Hola, my amigos, mi amigas. So, this is going to be a reading for you back again. We're going to be back here at the same time every day. Maybe not the same time, but we're going to be back here every day. What you thoughts? We got a job to do. You know, I feel like a lot of the collective is breaking through illusions. I feel like the theme of the energy for a lot of people is like no more pretending, you know, me included, right? You know, I go through the journey just like y'all do. So I feel like this is about like getting real, being real with the self, getting real with other people. Like there's just no more pretending. No more pretending for the sake of a connection, a relationship, a job. Well, we still might pretend for a job, right? Because it's the bag. But I just feel like there's no room to pretend any longer when we have bigger tasks to focus on. We got big fish to fry. You got big fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. So, what's coming up for you? What do they want you to know, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Thank you so much for your love and light and protection. To my gods and goddesses, thank you so much for your messages. Please give me clear messages that you have for the collective. Wow, Eight of Wands. Well, can't see that. Eight of Wands. So, communication coming in fast, forward movement. All right, so again, we are not in this pretending energy. We are focusing on what's real. All right, we're creating. You see how they're coloring? This is either an art that, you know, something that they drew, something that they're just coloring in. Either way, it's like adding your own flavor to it. Okay, so something in your life is about to switch up. It's about to get more flavor. Maybe some of you are like cooking, or you know, you're experiencing new flavors when it comes to cooking, or this could just be like hypothetical, because I'm getting something about flavors. Like the flavor's good. Oh, okay, I just heard something nasty. Somebody tastes good. Okay. Yeah, look at this. You got the Death card and the Sun card. So after a dark and dreary period, the sun is coming out. Something's going to improve, get better. This sun has been very popular in the reads, the last few reads. So I do feel like people are focusing more on their selves. Maybe there was a selfish aspect to it, okay, but it feels like this could have been something where you either maybe sacrificed or something had to come to an end. Okay, there was some sort of, you know, it's like no more being sacrificial of your own well-being. I'm getting like, you know, like an energy of putting people before you, you know, unless it's like your kids, you know, or somebody that, you know, you're taking care of, helping you, pour back into you, something like that. So there is this huge change here. I feel like it's you, like you're shifting, you're transforming, something in your life is shifting and transforming. And it's because it's a new start. This is a new cycle with this Saturn and Neptune being in Aries coming up. They're not there yet. They're still in Pisces. But in February, they will be switching over to Aries. And it's a new cycle because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And Aries is all about, you know, war and being impulsive, reacting quickly, moving quickly, sometimes even maybe getting a little ahead of the self. But in this sense, it feels like it's necessary. It's more so, it feels like in this sense, it's like take the leap and then ask questions later, figure something out later. Something just flipped here. What is it? Wow. So some of y'all are really progressing when it comes to your independence, your stability. There's some sort of practical plan that you're coming up with when it comes to money, or you could have an air sign or someone who's like maybe you're being more detached and logical when it comes to your finances. Like there's something that's changing here. There's sort of like this weight being lifted. Now, I don't feel like this is going to be easy with this death card here, because that energy is always challenging and difficult, but it lets you know that so not in this death card, but in the death card, traditionally, there's usually the sun in the background. So for the death card and the sun to come out in your reading together, I feel like they want you to know whatever you have lost, whatever you've had to mourn, you're keeping that energy close to you, but something is old and it's time for you to let it go. Okay, so this could be like a period where you've been mourning for quite some time. Look, Three of Wands, there's something that you got to move past. And I do feel like in a way it's like something you're fighting for, though. Maybe before you were just resisting it, fighting against it. Nine of Cups here. So it's going to bring you like a happy, emotional feeling. It's going to give you this feeling of like feeling more sure of yourself. And again, I do feel like someone's focusing more on their self. And it doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't really feel like it's you being selfish. That could have been the case before, or cutting off someone around you who was, or working past an issue with someone where maybe that was the case. We have the Taurus, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy here, and we have the Magician, Aries energy here. So you're connecting. Okay, I'm getting a few different things. There's an energy with a water or a fire sign or an earth sign that you cut off, or you distanced yourself from, or you moved away from. I feel like you're going to hear from that person, or you're going to hear from these people. You also have this King of Cups here. This is someone who is very meticulous, self-aware with their emotions. They don't fully reveal those emotions to everyone, but they do feel it deeply. So this could be you, like maybe you're like, it's kind of giving like not numbing your emotions, not getting rid of them. And I was gonna say dumbing them down, but I don't feel like you're doing that either. It's more so like maybe you're scaling them back and being more discerning with what you put out there, what you offer. Some of you could be drinking. Maybe you're drinking to cope with whatever this pain is or this loss. This feels like something that would have already happened. For some of you, though, this is something that's coming up. But I'm telling you, like, whatever this loss is, you're going to feel the connection of it to your heart chakra. But I feel like it's something that you're also going to be able to, you see how he looks like he's potentially a therapist, or I'm just saying that because I see the tissues and then this cup energy. It's about emotions, and he has that clipboard, and his hand gesture is sort of feeling like, I'm here to help, to offer, to provide, to instill something here. So even though this energy is painful and heavy for you, it's like you're finding a way to become inspirational or influential to people, or in the midst of your own discomfort and pain. And it's like you're elevating or becoming more spiritual. Some of you really are becoming more spiritual. I do feel like the collective over time is going to become more spiritual. I know a lot of people who look down on this spiritual community. It can get a little watered down. It's more than just entertainment, right? Like it can be for entertainment, but at the same time, there's messages here for you. There's something that you're learning, picking up on, you're being guided towards. It's about connecting with your higher self. And through tarot reads or astrologers, whoever that you go to when it comes to spirituality, they're conversing with your higher self, and your higher self is going to keep repeating a message here till you get it. So even if now with this death card again, it's like the loss has happened, the foundation has crumbled. There isn't really anything you could do about it. just kind of figure out the next plan. Where do you go from here? And I feel like, honestly, y'all, that's what you're doing. This could allow you to travel. This could allow you to go a distance. You could be reconnecting with someone. You could be creating. And I feel like somebody could be an artist, because I keep feeling like this artistry energy. Someone could be like a painter. Someone could be an illustrator. Someone could just be, you know, have a talent for some sort of artistry or creativity. Someone could just be enjoying it for the hell of it. It does kind of feel like there's something that's going to be like a profit from it here in the near future, if that's something you do. So yeah, let's see what else collective has, what else divine messages has for collective. So let's see what else is coming up for you. Oh, let's use these actually. What else is coming up for collective? What other messages do you have? All right, so you got the scholar, someone's learning, and you have prison. Someone feels trapped or stuck in something that they do for work, or they are in school. Maybe you're wanting to graduate. I feel like that could be coming up here soon. Maybe you're wanting to go back to school. You're wanting to achieve some sort of accomplishment here. Someone could be disappointed or blaming themselves for being stuck in something, or getting themselves locked up, or being stuck in just something and they knew better. They know better. This could be you or someone you were dealing with, but I do feel like there's this energy here where you're waiting for something better to come, or you're waiting for the results. You did already have that 3 of Wands, and you have the 8 of Wands as well. So this is coming towards you fast. This message, this switch up. So specifically the signs that we have are, we have all the fixed signs here. So that's number one. Somebody could be a fixed sign. The energy also with it being fixed is kind of like a stuck energy, or having a difficulty coming out of something that maybe you've been resisting. And I feel like that's going to change here for you. You're going to stop resisting it, that death card. So again, we have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. We have Aries, Libra, and Gemini, and maybe Sag, but mostly the ones that I named. But it could be any sign, but those are the specific ones. So 1244 on the top is say that. I'm telling you guys, you're coming into alignment. If you're not feeling that already, you will start to feel that. And some of this energy is going to carry over into the warmer months. So you have a psychic ability, or you have a gift of telepathy, or, you know, you're very intuitive. Some of you have marriage coming up here. All right. So some of you could be attending a wedding. You could be hearing an announcement or news of someone getting married. Some of you are going to be connecting with someone when it comes to friends, or when it comes to specifically romance. There's someone here that's very drawn to you. This could lead to marriage. This could be someone that you work with, or you could be crushing, or someone could be crushing on you that you work with. This person could be married. Hopefully not, right? But I mean, it could just be as simple as like there's a crush, or, you know, but there is something here though. Be cautious of somebody that's trying to present long-term love to you, something that they want to last with you. But they're hiding some aspect of it, or hiding some aspect of themselves, or their responsibilities, or, you know, something like that. So that's what I have for you. Let's get one more. Calling in your soulmate. All right, so I kept getting that energy where I feel like someone is becoming more spiritual, tapping more into divine, calling in what it is that you're wanting. And it's like, keep doing that. Keep your thoughts clear. because you are manifesting. Your prayers are powerful, your affirmations are powerful, and you imagining and visualizing is going to bring something towards you when you least expect it. So just be ready. I hope these messages help. Till next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.